My name is Erick. My surname is Makhapila. There's a long name. It's a somehow indigenous name. So basically, as I've been introduced, I'm from Africk Foundation. And I'm here as a friend to Imarika. I've interacted with the Imarika team. This is my second time. And it is such amazing, the experience I had for the first time when I came to Imarika. Do you want to know it? Especially for the parents and also for the mentors and also the initiators of this initiative. My first experience when I came to this institution, somebody referred me to come and see what the youths are doing in the community. And I was so amazed. When I came to the office, I think Ken was not there. I only met the youths this age. I think maybe some of you saw me. I can't remember who were there, but it was a couple of around 5 of them. And one thing which I realized from this youth, especially for parents, you need to appreciate much. You know, when you go to a new place, you expect young people to fear strangers. So you know that? Maybe they run away, they can't welcome you. But I was surprised. These young people welcomed us in our boardroom. They sat and they were very attentive to listen to what we wanted to share with them. So I learned something about them, especially the core values that this institution has instilled in them. And also, when I moved around through the office, just some of the displays that were around, we had the core values that had been clearly displayed. And out of the speeches that I've been hearing from the parents, one of them was Mama Msani. Where is that, Mama? Ule Mama Msani. Yes. I had one thing mentioning about self-awareness. You brought it out very clearly, and you expounded on it. And this one has also been backed up by several speakers. That when these youths understands their potentials, you see, the girl came here, you never knew the potentials. But out of the structure of the program, the friendliness of this program, the girl was able to identify the talents. And now the girl is able to sing. I've been hearing these presentations, the songs they are singing now. This young man who has just been here. Where is that young man? An active vizuri sana. You have seen it? You are the producer, Monani. Yeah, you're doing good. Whoever is doing that, keep it up. And I've worked with youths for some years. And one thing which I realized, when you keep youths busy in a constructive idea, something that can keep them busy and do something productive in the society, it makes them avoid so many issues in the community, and they focus on what they are doing. And here now the focus in regard to what we do, Africk. Africk, we do research. I'm an educationist. We do research across the country and also partner with other countries across the region, East Africa and also part of Central and South Africa. And one of our recent research which we did, I liked the way it blended to what Imarika does. Because the core values. What are your core values, young people? Do you remember them? I saw them in the banner. One was self-awareness. Which one is the other one? Or you can't remember them? Nani ataongea kwa sauti nisikie? Self-awareness is one of it. Yeah? Who can remember the other one? Let me focus on self-awareness because that is the point that brought me here. So in our research, we have been doing research in regard to assessment of life skills and values in this region, Kenya being among the nations in East Africa. So our focus has been focusing on understanding how these life skills have been embraced in the society, especially amongst the adolescents. And this research of ours focused on adolescents who are between 13 and 17 years. And I'm sure from 17 onwards, this is the age which we are dealing with here. Meaning as we progress to 19, 20 towards, there are some of the gaps that are now being evident from this report of ours. I'll just take just some few slides, like 4 or 5. You can go to the second one. So this report of ours focused amongst life skills which are incorporated in the Kenyan education system. We have got 7 of them. But in our report, we only focused on some of the evident skills, the 4 skills, life skills that are perceived to be important for now. Not like the other one are not important, but for our first phase of our presentation, we focused on 4 major life skills. And these are some of the things that are building up the core values and also the essential things that these young people and also the society amongst the parents, whom I'm also a parent, we need to embrace and see how we can incorporate them and bring them out for a productive society. So among the four, we have self-awareness, which has been pointed out very clearly. Are these young people aware of themselves and also aware of the society, the environment around them? That is what we focused on. I won't go much, but we talked about internal self-awareness and also external self-awareness beyond our internal. Are we aware of the environment? What are the risks? Then we also had respect, which is also amongst the essential values in the society. Do we respect one another? Then we also had collaboration, whereby we wanted to see how these learners, how these young people interact, talk amongst themselves, and also parents. What is that cycle of communication? Is it friendly? Is it constructive? And the last value, life skill, which we focused on was on what? On problem solving, the act of finding out solution to the pending things. You know, in a society like here, we have got so many glaring things that bring about conflicts, which we need to see how to bring a solution to it. Yeah, I'm almost finishing. So this one, just move aside, stroll the next slide. So these are some of the things, and I'll just point it out, the findings. Finding number 1 is only 5% of adolescents are able to, are proficient in terms of what? Solving their problems. You see now, these are some of the gaps that we need to understand as a society, including the institution, that only 5% of adolescents are able to solve problems, high-level problems, especially for the 17 years and above. Meaning we need to engage more, enhance them to some of the things that will enable them to structure. Then something else which came out in our research, it was, let's go to the next one, about the issue of respect. Now respect, only 6% of the adolescent expressed high respect for others. You see now, this is the relationship between these young people. Before we interact with them, I'm sure as a parent, we have been interacting with Imarika in several forums. And we find when you get a child, like now you bring this child of yours in an institution like this place here, they will learn more other than like the way it is being done in a family. What has been pointed out by one of our speakers here, that even as we give them space to do things, but also we need to create time to talk to them and also nurture them. So these are some of the things. Respect is very important as a value. There are only 6 of them. This one is about collaboration. And this one about collaboration, I'll just go direct to this one here, the last one. That in terms of collaboration, boys are better collaborators than girls. About 13% and 7%, blah, blah. So meaning that boys have got like that potential to talk to each other. But now what about these girls? Those are some of the gaps that are coming out. So I don't want to take much of it, but I want to give out these booklets. They have the summary of everything, because I've seen my MC. He gave me, and I'm sorry, I've taken much of the time. So these booklets here, I want to issue them out. Ideally, I can give them to some of the parents, but I'll get more copies I share with Ken so that they can be shared to the whole institution. So, but Ken, I think you can assist me to issue them out. There were some names of those presenters. There were those young men who presented. Yeah, I think they can be the priority. Okay. Yeah, there were 5. Okay. Yeah, then the rest you can issue out to the parents here.
We do that right now?
Yeah, do it right now.
Okay. Simkuje. If you made a speech,
find something essential for you.
Yes. Made your way here so that at least we present this to you. Yeah.
Wachukue. Weka haraka. Hiyo picha ikishapigwa tu moja, hizo zingine sasa unapeana tu. Ndio Masai situshike. Yes, Pastor Sam.
I have both for parents who also get pieces. They will have more.
And also get a link where you can access the website and make the report.
Thank you very much, Makhapila from Zizi Africa Foundation.